found each other step by step. It started years ago when Michael Voss was producer of Gary Barden, and I was playing a solo on his record. That was the first time we met each other. Michael Voss is an MSG fan, Michael Schenker fan, Gary Barden fan. He just grew up. That was his era. That's probably why he understands so easily when I explain something. When I talk drums, he is immediately able to put together what I envision plus more, you know, and he always adds extra Michael Voss stuff to it. And so anyway, we have been doing this for over 8 years together, you know, and he knows how to treat my guitar sound, even very important. And anyway, we have a good working relationship, and things go like that, you know. We don't mess around, because he writes lyrics and stuff to every song I put down, you know, just in case, as a backup, in case somebody can't think of anything and we need what he did. And when he was singing, I was putting down After the Rain, you know, as the musical part, and then when he was singing to it, I went like, wow, that is phenomenal, you know. I couldn't imagine anybody singing it better than him, because it really came, you can hear it comes from his heart. It all happened based on circumstances. It was really weird, because Ronnie couldn't come over, and Michael said, what do you think of Julian Turner? I said, that would be great if you think, and he immediately made a phone call and talked to him, and there was, you know, Julian Turner, and then we got Mike Tichy, we got so many great musicians on this album, but they all sprinkled in, like one by one. There was, you know, like Simon Phillips was a last minute idea, and you know, we got like 6 songs done by Brian Tichy, a phenomenal drummer. I couldn't believe it, you know. You can't plan anything like that. It just happened, you know. And Michael has got good contacts, and he immediately makes the phone call and speaks to them, you know, and it's fantastic. And then Ralph came in, you know. Amy, my partner, she because I don't listen to music, so I don't know what's out there, you know. I have no idea who sounds like what. But Amy is a consumer, you know, and said, do you know any good singers I can use for this? And then she suggested one, you know, like Ralph, you know, and I said, okay, if you say so, I trust you, you know. So I said to Michael Voss, yeah, can you ask, and then because he's German, can you ask Ralph Scheppers? I think Michael Voss knew him already, I think, and so he called him up, and Ralph was in it, you know. And when I heard his voice, I was blown away. I was absolutely. That was the thing. I mean, I had many different ideas in the past, you know, like, because I wanted to do the 50th anniversary already. I mean, we are in the middle already, because for me, 50th anniversary, to celebrate that, means to include the moment when it was recorded, because that's when it was born, all the way up to when the album was released. So that gives me a 2-year period to celebrate because I said one day, somebody said to me, hey Michael, why are you doing 50th anniversary? The album was released 2072, Lonesome Crow. Yeah? And I said, but when I played the solo, and when I wrote In Search of Peace of Mind, the music, that was recorded in 1970. I was 15 years old. So for me, that's where my celebration starts. That's where the beginning of my first recording, that's where the first album was born and created. And then released. Who cares if the album is released 10 years later? That's not reality. So reality is actually more when it was recorded, because that's when everything was born.